Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well and welcome. My name is Lisa. So we have just had Pluto move into Aquarius a couple of days ago. So some of you may have felt, a little bit of an energy shift, maybe not. But this video is mainly to concentrate on the energy that we're going to be experiencing this year. Because it's a 20-year cycle, Pluto in Aquarius, and we don't want to sort of go into think about the whole 20 years. We want to concentrate on now. How can we harness the energy to start this cycle as smoothly as possible now? So I'm going to be going through every sign, and I'm going to be bringing in how we can use this energy with currently the North Node in Aries as well, and how that's going to influence how we're moving forward. And also just thinking about Jupiter moving into Gemini in the summer months as well, and just how this is all going to be working together. So I'm going to be giving some sort of hints and tips as well, how you can harness this energy and just work through it more smoothly. Because the thing is, we can harness the sort of the darker, lower vibration of the transit, or the more lighter, higher vibration. And if we know what we're working with, it means that we can use it to our advantage. So I'm going to be going through every sign. If you do want a bit more information on how Pluto is moving into Aquarius, how this sort of affects us generally, there is another video I've done, Pluto in Aquarius, Love Will Set You Free, so you can check that out, and that just gives a bit more of an overview of what you can expect. But otherwise, I'm just going to jump straight into the signs. So now, my lovely Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising, Pluto has just gone into your 5th house, right? So it's probably felt quite heavy for you the last 15 years of Pluto being in your 4th, which is an angular house, so you feel it a lot more. And the 4th house is all about your home, your stability, your family. And so this could have brought up a lot of restructuring in the home life. Maybe there was a lot of moving for you, or just changes within the home environment, and really feeling or thinking about, what does home feel like for you? What do you want it to be? And some healing may be coming up with that as well, healing old family wounds, or even relationships with family members, or reflecting on them as well, and how they've impacted you, and the way you feel emotionally safe in the world as well. And so that's quite a heavy house to have it in. And so now moving into your 5th, there may feel a little bit of lightness in that area, but the 5th is going to bring more of a challenge here when it comes to you being connected with your more authentic self, which is your inner child, the things that you enjoy doing, and your creativity. And the 5th house is all about creativity, the things we enjoy doing, our hobbies, our interests, and it's also romance, so those kind of relationships, and children as well. So this can pertain to children that you may have. So there may be changes with children, maybe they're going to leave home, those sort of things. So there could be some transformational things when it comes to children. You could be having children, there's all these sort of things, something where there's going to be change and transformation in this area. And so here, especially as a Libra rising, where you can be more, it's all about relationships for you. You're ruled by Venus. And so now you're going to have the opportunity to start to see where maybe there has been an imbalance in your relationships. So have you always focused on the other more? Do you, where have you given your power away? Where have you kind of allowed parts of yourself to be like not looked at, not nourished, not not carrying out things that you enjoy doing and connecting to that part of you. And so this is about getting really connected to yourself, and realizing that in order for us to show up in healthy relationships, we also first need to know ourselves, and there needs to be this balance. Otherwise, we become very drained. And so this is going to show that. And with the North Node in, because I'm concentrating on this year, what is it bringing in for you this year? And the North Node is in Aries, is in your 7th house of partnerships. So this again is just emphasizing to you that this year, and already, because the North Node went into your 7th house in the summer last year, and it will be there till the beginning of next year. So this is all about you exploring partnerships. How have you shown up? How has there been imbalances in your relationships? Time to do something different. And so with the North Node in the 7th house, this can bring in what could feel very destined, very fated partnerships. Whether they're, they work out or they don't, whether that's business or love or whatever it may be, they are going to be there for a reason and for you to learn something from them. And, people are our best teachers, and they are a reflection of what it is that we need to see in ourselves and what we need to, maybe grow, how we can grow. And so this is a lot to do with relationships, a lot to do with you as well, putting your needs as well in a balanced way, because Saturn would have been in your 5th house last year. It then moved into your 6th house, where it's been there for a year now, and so this is about restructuring as well. There's probably a lot of restructuring your day-to-day. You've probably been very busy in trying to work out what works for you, where you can have this healthy balance of maybe relationship or yourself or home and work. So there could have been a lot going on there. And Jupiter's going to be moving into your 9th house in summertime, and will be there for a year. So with the Jupiter going in the 9th house, this could bring some really great mentors, teachers, people like that can really inspire you or help you along. And maybe their wisdom could give you a different perspective, give you some more insight about yourself, about how you hold meaning to certain things, what you value, what you believe. So there could be some changes coming up. Maybe just even interacting with people could be making you sort of learn things about yourself and wonder, actually, I don't resonate with this anymore, or I resonate more with this. And it's getting to know yourself, what really makes you feel good. And Jupiter's also here helping you expand that sense of self. It can be higher wisdom as well, and learning and teaching. So you could even be teaching and mentoring someone. So that could work out really lovely at that time. So you may be pulled or feel pulled towards that. So this could open opportunities for you to mentor or teach, or for higher learning as well, higher education, also travel. This rules foreign country, the 9th house, and especially Jupiter there as well, which rules the 9th house. So lots of blessings I see in that area coming for you for when Jupiter goes into that house for you. But yeah, this is you really getting to know who you are on a much more deeper level, so that you can step out into the world in a more meaningful and authentic way, where it's not going to feel draining, it's not going to feel one-sided, it's going to feel more peaceful and balanced. And so Libra, I have an affirmation for every sign. And so this affirmation, you can do what you want with it. You can recite it. You can just, think about it, reflect on it. And so the affirmation I have for you, Libras, is Stepping out of my comfort zone will bring joy and self-growth. So stepping out of my comfort zone will bring joy and self-growth. And maybe that's what this is about for you now. Maybe it's about stepping out of that comfort zone and maybe just doing things differently and not being afraid to do that, not being afraid of how it's going to affect other people so much. Obviously everything is about balance, so we want to always keep that, but where is there not a balance? That's what you need to be looking at and changing that perspective. So my lovely Libras, I will leave it there, and I wish you all the luck and the very best.